You're listening to PMN Tonga with John Pulu.
Kia ora na tātou katoa, 27 minutes after 4 p.m. Koe tau polo kalama whungania ni oiho wani pia moe PMN Tonga here on Radio 531 PI. Now, in April last year, Healthy Families South Auckland and Auckland Council launched the Church Plant Exercise Containers. The church plant was implemented at the Tokaima'ananga Ōtara Tongan Methodist Parish, as well as the EFKS Samoa East Tamaki Church. Joining us right now from the Cause Collective and former All Black is Mr. Pita Alatini, and also one of the fitness trainers, Lesieli Vao. Malo lele, Pita.
Malo lele, John. Malo tatolava.
Iyo. Fia Pita ho ka mahe polo kalama, as well as Lesieli. Malo taulava, Lesieli.
Malo lele, John.
Welcome to you both. So maybe, Pita, you can just give us an idea of how this idea, why the push for fitness, but implementing that at our churches.
Under our South Auckland Healthy Families banner, we're always constantly looking at physical inactivity within our South Auckland area, and a lot of our people congregate to church, and we know it's a strong foundational base for our Pacific Island people. And then working alongside Auckland Council, who have these containers with exercise equipment, and we're always knowing from our talanoa with our churches around resourcing around some of those exercise resources. So the ability to be able to reach out to Auckland Council and them having the ability to help us out gave us the opportunity to run this pilot program across the two churches you had mentioned, Tokaima'ananga in Ōtara, and also the EFKS in Samoa, also in Ōtara.
Popo, pea whawhiawhia mo oni e pēta ho tokoni and being an athlete yourself, I'm sure they're very blessed to have you there. And speaking of a blessing, you know, churches is a spiritual haven for many of our communities. But Lesieli, nei anga whewhe ho mo ngāwe koeni with the churches. Tell me, what was that like for you to, you know, say, hey guys, it's great that you're having the spiritual, but now also the physical well-being. Tell us about what that was like for you, Lesieli.
Yeah, it was really cool to get together with our church and implement this health and well-being mo'uilele program. We have been doing it like a few years back, but not really together with the church, and it was just the youth on its own.
Go yeah.
And so it was this program was a really good program to emphasize families moving together, not just like dropping off their kids to youth and then we'll do our sports and stuff. But really getting like the mums and like the grandpas and stuff and finding out ways that they want to move where it's not too intense for them, but also can cater to us youth so that all families can, like our family as a whole, can be moving together. But yeah, it was awesome to get the church involved and see their support in this program as well.
Toto atu, pe ko whiawhia ho lawe mai koe ni o ko kau ko toke family, from mum and dad as all the way up to the young ones. So what kind of fitness were you doing with, you know, could you give us an idea, or was it, you know, something like CrossFit or something like that? But
That's it's funny that you say that, because we came up with the name Mo'uilele so that we don't scare people off and be like CrossFit 101. Never mind. So we do Zumba, and I'm one of the Zumba instructors. I'm not a professional Zumba instructor, but our motto is any movement is good movement. And so Zumba is one way that we found the oldies loved, but also could cater to us young ones as well. We do circuit training. And that's run by Pita Alatini, and that's Peter's little sister. And it caters to beginners and then also intense. So it's all dependent on you. And then we also have boxing as well. And that's run from Sione Minoneti, who's another youth member of ours and part of the team.
Toto atu, Pito. If I can come back to Pita, is this something that's going to be shared in other churches as well, Pita? Because it's great that it started with our two South Auckland churches, one Samoan and one Tongan. O ku hoko atu ki hingahi apsiasi ke he?
That's the plan, John. So what we work with, and like you said, and you guys joked about, we know our people want to move. It's just how do they want to move and the way they want to move. So we kind of making sure that one is for sustainability model, we want to include our youth, but our youth has also got to understand the different types of fitness levels we may be able to deal with. So from beginners or to those who want to work a little bit harder than the rest. So it's a journey, it's a self journey, but we're doing collectively as a group. The plan is to really touch base with Auckland Council and how we can scale this to other churches that are interested. And I think the key is around the connections of who are our champions from church that will be able to carry the work and have that familiarity with the church, so that our people, like you said, it's one thing to have these programs, but it's important to really involve the church and what do they want to see, even with the resources we have, that would make them move, but move in a fun way, like a collective way. And that's one of the things that these lovely trainers have really put in place. It's all about us having a bit of fun so can hide away the actual pain that sometimes can happen when you do train.
Well, you've taken CrossFit to a whole new level with the church involvement. There was a pun intended in that one. But maybe I'll come back to Lesieli. It must be great for you to see, some of the, physical changes as well. But, they come to a place where they have some spiritual, blessings. But also it must be great for you to see them involved and also care about the health and fitness side of things, eh?
Yeah, it is, and it's awesome to see especially our oldies, because we often see the youngs come through.
Oh yeah.
But it's so good to see that they value their health and their well-being, and that they show up to these programs, that they feel included, and like it is an inclusive program that they're part of. Yeah.
Whamalo atu ke a koe Lesieli, and Pita, we'll come back to you in the near future. Nā lava ke te kau atu me kai ngahi kaulotu ke he ngahi polokalama koe nā. But from us here at PMN Tonga, thank you so much for making time for us. Blessings to you both and the wonderful work that you do, and a big shout out to the EFKS Samoan East Tamaki Church, as well as the Tokaima'ananga Ōtara Tongan Methodist